The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. He tried it once, he tried it twice. He found the spout was cold as ice. He wiggled and wobbled, he spun and he climbed. To get to the top, he was perfectly timed. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. The rain poured down, it was strong and it was loud. It hid all the sunshine behind every dark cloud. The water rushed out in a giant big flow, saying, "Sorry, little spider, it's time for you to go." But the itsy bitsy spider wasn't sad or scared. He knew that the sun for his friends always cared. He waited and waited, he shook off his head, and waited for the warmth to shine instead. Out came the sun with a smile on its face. It dried up the puddles all over the place. The water spout sparkled, all shiny and new, ready for Itsy to try going up too. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Look, now there's two. Spider friends are new. They wave all their legs and they look up at you. One little spider and two little spiders too. They climb the high spout, they know what to do. Look, now there's three. Happy as can they be. They climb with such spirit for everyone to see. They wiggle their bodies and give one last shout. They won't let the weather ever wash them out. The itsy bitsy spiders went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spiders out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spiders went up the spout again. A tiny little worm looked up from the dirt. He saw the poor spiders and knew they were hurt. He wiggled so fast and he dug a small groove to help the rainwater quickly move. He helped the poor spider right out of the mud, showing friendship is stronger than any big flood. A busy little bee flew down from the flower and checked on the spiders in that rainy hour. She buzzed a good song to cheer them along and showed them the spout where they truly belong. She pointed right up to the top of the tin and showed them the spot where they needed to begin. They cleaned off their legs and they got ready to go, waving bye-bye to the rain down below. They weren't afraid of the water, not now. They knew how to climb, and they knew exactly how. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and couldn't wash him out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
That was wonderful. Give yourselves a clap. Time for another song.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Jack be brave, Jack be fast. He knows this jump is built to last. Jack sees the flame, he sees the light. He'll jump across with all his might. Jack jumps high, he keeps his eyes on the sky. He lands so soft upon his toes. Where Jack will go, nobody knows. Now there are two candlesticks. Jack must perform his jumping tricks. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jump the first, then the second stick. Jack is happy, Jack is proud. He jumps the sticks before the crowd. He practiced long, he practiced late. He learned to jump both small and great. Now there are three candlesticks. Jack be ready for all the tricks. 1, 2, 3 flames so bright, Jack will jump them in the night. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the third candlestick. He does a spin, he does a flip. He lands it perfectly with a tiny skip. Jack sees the challenge, he's never slow. He's got the best jumping rhythm to and fro. Jack be strong, Jack be sure. He'll jump again, he wants some more. He waves hello, he waves goodbye. As the proud nimble jumper reaches for the sky. Now there are 4 candlesticks lined in a row. Jack is ready, watch him go. He takes a running start, a mighty, long leap. He jumps the 4 flames while the town is asleep. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, jump over the whole bunch of candlesticks. He jumps them forward. He jumps them back, keeping his balance right on the track. He doesn't stumble, he doesn't fall. He is the nimblest jumper of all. Now there are 5 small candlesticks glowing red. Jack will jump them all with skill in his head. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. He shows the fire he's stronger than death. Jack be clever, Jack be cool, he follows the jumper's golden rule. He lifts his knees high. His feet are so light. A wonderful show on this cool, quiet night. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. Let's jump like Jack, that's super cool.
That was wonderful. Give yourselves a clap. Time for another song. Kids, let's get ready for a trip up the clock. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, and down the mouse ran. Hickory dickory dock. The clock struck 2. The mouse said, boo. The clock struck 3. The mouse bent his knee. The mouse felt so free. He went up the clock for everyone to see. The clock struck 4. The mouse wanted more. He scurried around. He didn't make a sound. The biggest clock climber ever to be found. The clock struck 5. The mouse did a jive. He wore a bright hat and gave the big bell a loud pat. The clock struck 6. The mouse did some tricks. He twisted and spun. His climbing job was lots of fun. The clock struck 7. The mouse reached for heaven. He climbed up so high, he could see all the birds in the bright morning sky. The clock struck 8. The mouse closed the gate. He waved to the hand, the quickest little mouse in all of the land. The clock struck 9. The mouse felt just fine. He sang a small song. He knew he truly belonged. The clock struck 10. The mouse came again. He paused for a rest and gave his small legs a good test. The clock struck 11. The mouse looked at 7. He waved to the sun. He knew the big climb was almost all done. The clock struck 12. The mouse had to delve. He stood right on top. Then he knew it was time for his long, giant drop. The clock struck 1, and down the mouse ran. The mouse didn't fall. He showed off his speed to the wall. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 2, and down the mouse flew. He was so fast, his amazing climb truly lasted. The clock struck 3, and down the mouse came with such glee. He smiled at the numbers, waking everyone from their deep slumbers. The clock struck 4, and down the mouse rushed to the door. He left a small note, saying, "I'll be back soon," that he wrote. The clock struck 5, and down the mouse returned, still alive. The clock struck 6, and down the mouse performed jumping tricks. Hickory dickory dock. He jumped with a hop. He knew when to start and when to stop. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 7, and down the mouse slid, just like heaven. Hickory dickory dock. He came down the hand, the best little climber in all of the land. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 8, and down the mouse came. He was not late. Hickory dickory dock. He went down to the base. He loved running in this exciting race. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 9, and down the mouse traveled, feeling fine. Hickory dickory dock. He did it with grace, right back to his hiding place. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 10, and down the mouse climbed, and then again, hickory dickory dock. He knew every spot, the fastest mouse who ever got caught. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 11, and down the mouse zipped to 7. Hickory dickory dock. He slowed for a bit, before he decided to quit. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The The clock struck 12, and down the mouse decided to delve, hickory dickory dock. He made a great leap, and went back to sleep. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, and down the mouse ran, hickory dickory dock. You watched the fastest mouse climb the biggest clock. You are all so wonderful.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Poor little Humpty lay broken and sad. The tumble he took made his whole body feel bad. He looked at the sky and he let out a song. Oh, who will come help me complete this tough job? Oh, Humpty Dumpty, you're broken in two. What are we horses supposed to do? We're strong and we're fast, we can run up a hill, but mending cracked shells? No, we haven't that skill. The king's men arrived with a sigh and a gasp. They tried to put Humpty in their mighty clasp. They used sticky tape and they tried super glue, but Humpty was cracked right the way through and through. The king heard the fuss. He came running so fast. This egg must be fixed. This failure won't last. Bring my royal guard and my cook and my knight. Find the one person who can make this thing right. The queen then stepped up with a smile on her face. Dear king, we need brains, not just muscle and lace. We need the best genius, the smartest in town, the doctor of eggs in the bright white gown. Along came the doctor in a bright white gown, the wisest repairman in the whole royal town. He brought out his tools, a tiny little spoon. He said, I can fix him. It might take till noon. He organized pieces by shape and by size, observing the egg with intelligent eyes. He studied the cracks, every jagged little line. He knew that the outcome would surely be fine. He put all the pieces in their right little spot, and sealed every crack with a strong special knot. He worked with a magnifying glass and a light, to make every broken edge fit just right. The doctor used putty and silvery wire. He mended the shell with the heat of a fire. He polished the surface with oil and wax. He checked every seam, leaving not one that lacks. The king, queen, horses, and men sing together. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. But the doctor man has done. But something was different, something was new. Humpty now sparkled in every bright hue. The patches of color made beautiful art. Each crack now showed love straight from the heart. Now Humpty Dumpty is happy and sound. His shell is repaired and no longer cracked on the ground. He learned a good lesson. Next time he will know to sit on the wall a bit gentle and slow. He gave the good doctor a wave and a cheer. Thank you for mending me, now have no fear. He waved to the horses, he waved to the men, and he promised he wouldn't break down again. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. He did not have a great fall. Now the king and the queen, and the horses and men, can see Humpty's better and happy again. Go, Humpty, go. We're glad that you're mended and ready to play. Come back to the wall another day. Hip hip hooray!
That was wonderful. Give yourselves a clap. Time for another song.
Baa, baa, black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. 1 for the master, and 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. The master took a bag full of wool. He spun it, he dyed it, oh so cool. He made a red jacket and a green hat so wide. He shared the warm clothes with his friends outside. The dame took a bag full of wool, so fluffy and soft. She worked at her needle and thread high aloft. She knit a blue blanket, warm for the bed, to keep all the children cozy, she said. The little boy took last bag down the lane. He didn't make clothes, He used his own brain. He stuffed a big pillow for his teddy bear's head and gave all his leftover wool to his friend. The master came by and he said, "Thank you, friend, for all of the warm wool that you gladly did lend." The dame came by and she said, "You're so sweet. You make every person feel cozy and neat." Baa, baa, white sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the teacher, 1 for the guard, and 1 for the girl who plays in the yard. The teacher took her bag full of white fluff. She said, "This is really more than enough." She knit little mittens, so warm and so snug, and shared them all round with a smile and a hug. The guard took his bag, so thick and so strong, to keep him quite cozy the whole winter long. He knit a white scarf to wrap round his neck, to stand at his post and keep watch without a peck. The little girl took her bag with a cheer. She braided the wool into ropes, bright and clear. She made a new skipping rope to jump and to play, and skipped right on down the green street all day. Baa, baa, white sheep, you gave so much wool. You made every bag completely full. Thank you for sharing with all of the town, from the teacher to the guard and the little girl down. Black wool is the best. It's strong and firm. White wool is lovely, and it has a charm. Cow said, "I wish I had wool." Goat said, "Yes, a whole bag full." Chick said, "It sounds warm and deep, but only the sheep make the wool we keep." Thank you for your wool. Thank you for being so kind and cool. Thank you, dear sheep, for sharing your coat. You fill us with kindness from bottom to top. You help all the people in the town feel nice. Your beautiful wool is worth any price.
That was wonderful. Give yourselves a clap. Time for another song.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. When the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle, all the night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Through my curtains, often I peep, while the world is fast asleep, shining down upon the ground, making not a single sound. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. The traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He couldn't see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Look, there's a little star. Let's count how many there are. 1 star shining, soft and bright, winking with its tiny light. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, look how many there now are. Now the stars are 2, winking red and winking blue. 2 small friends begin to glow, watching children far below. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, look how many there now are. Now the stars are 3, happy as can they be. 3 bright lights begin to play, guiding nighttime on its way. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, look how many there now are. Twinkle, twinkle, little red, shining softly overhead, like a tiny ruby gem, lighting up the sleeping stem. Twinkle, twinkle, little red, shining softly overhead. Twinkle, twinkle, little blue, looking gentle, just like you. Like a tiny sapphire gleam, dancing in the moonlit stream. Twinkle, twinkle, little blue, looking gentle, just like you. Twinkle, twinkle, little white, the very brightest of the night. Like a diamond, pure and clear, telling us that morning's near. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Close your eyes now, little one, the stars will shine until the sun. They keep the dark night safe and sound until morning comes around. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
That was wonderful. Give yourselves a clap. Time for another song. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Little Johnny wants to play. Rain, rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away. We want sunny ray. We want to splash and run and shout. Let all the sunny colors come out. Rain, rain, go away. Please, don't do any delay. Rain, rain, go away. Come back on a holiday. Little Susie wants to skip, with a hop and a slide and a tiny little dip. Rain, rain, go away. We have things to do and to say. Rain, rain, go away. We need some sunshine, bright as the day. Little Timmy wants to kick the ball far away. Rain, rain, go away. Make a quick exit and don't delay. Rain, rain, go away. Come again in the month of May. Little Molly wants her bike, to ride it round the park and down the little dike. Rain, rain, go away, so we can have fun right away. The sky is dark, the drops are fast. We know this rainy weather won't always last. But while the grey clouds tumble and drift, we'll make our own fun. It will be a great gift. We'll build a strong fort with cushions and chairs, and make up new stories about bears and about hares. We'll sing happy songs and we'll draw funny things, till the sunshine comes back on its bright golden wings. The rain on the window goes pitter-pat-pat. We put on our boots and our big floppy hat. We won't let the rain stop our fun for too long. We'll dance round the house while we sing this song. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. We all want to play. Rain, rain, go away. Goodbye, rain. We'll see you again. That was wonderful. Give yourselves a clap. Time for another song.
Hello, kids. Get ready to sing. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sugar? No, Papa. Telling lies? No, Papa. Open your mouth. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Mama. Eating cookies? No, Mama. Telling tales? No, Mama. Show your pockets. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, teacher. Wasting water? No, teacher. Drawing on walls? No, teacher. Show your hands now. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Grandpa. Climbing high trees? No, Grandpa. Making mischief? No, Grandpa. Let me check your shoes. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Grandma. Spilling juice now? No, Grandma. Skipping naps? No, Grandma. Close your eyes now. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, friend. Sharing toys? No, friend. Being grumpy? No, friend. Give a big hug. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Eating sprinkles? No, Papa. Telling whoppers? No, Papa. Open your mouth. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Mama. Playing tricks now? No, Mama. Hiding shoes? No, Mama. Show your hands now. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, teacher. Whispering secrets? No, teacher. Throwing pencils? No, teacher. Show me your bag. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. Do you love me? Yes, Papa. Will you hug me? Yes, Papa. Give a big kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Mama. Are you happy? Yes, Mama. Will you sing now? Yes, Mama. Sing a loud song. La la la. Johnny, Johnny, yes, nurse. Taking your medicine? No, nurse. Feigning sickness? No, nurse. Let me check your pulse. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, doctor. Eating vegetables? No, doctor. Crying loudly? No, doctor. Show me your tongue. Ha ha ha. Johnny, Johnny, yes, librarian. Dog earring pages? No, librarian. Making loud sounds? No librarian. Show me your card. Ha ha ha. Johnny Johnny. Yes, postman. Stealing the mail? No, postman. Chasing the dog? No, postman. Show me the letter. Ha ha ha. Johnny Johnny. Yes, fireman. Playing with matches? No, fireman. Pulling alarms? No, fireman. Show me your feet. Ha ha ha. Johnny Johnny. Yes, policeman. Running a red light? No, policeman. Speeding your car? No, policeman. Show me your license. Ha ha ha. Johnny Johnny. Yes, papa. Eating sugar? No, papa. Telling lies? No, papa. Open your mouth. Ha ha ha. Johnny Johnny. Yes, mama. Are you sleepy? No, mama. Want a cuddle? Yes, mama. Come give a snuggle. Ah ah ah. Johnny Johnny. Yes, papa. Eating sprinkles? No, papa. Telling whoppers? No, papa. Open your mouth. Ha ha ha. Kids, you are the best singers in the world. We hope you had lots of fun.